If I could tell the public anything, what would it be?
Um,
Uh,
Um, um,
Um, well, I got to find the right words here.
Here we go.
I think one message I have is it frustrates me when I see farmers being blamed for everything in the supermarkets. You know, whether it's what products are being used, or things like fertilizers, things like certain medicines for animals, anything like that. I think it's really easy to blame the farmer.
I wish people could trust us. I mean, we're not trying to do harmful things. We're trying to do the best we can, be the most efficient we can. So we're not trying to over apply fertilizer and chemicals, because that's expensive to apply those things. So, that affects our bottom line if we're over applying.
get to know what we do. We have, if we're growing, if we're being successful, it's something that to be proud of, not to be attacked.
I would encourage people just to use platforms like Facebook or social media to really get engaged with the farming conversation and dialogue, and just to try to understand more of where we come from and what we're trying to do.
Farmers in general respond to market pressure, and we do what we have to make a living. It's really easy to say we should all go organic, or we should all we should all embrace a certain practice, but the reality is that the majority of the population of any country want cheap food, and so we can't all go organic tomorrow. As much as we would love to, farmers want the best welfare for their animals, they want the best environmental practices, but they have to balance that with earning a living.
The way that population is growing in the world, we are, from an agricultural viewpoint, at this point in time, lacking far behind to actually feed everybody. And we will have to come up with very, very good, very fast, very, very quick programs that will actually work on sustainability.
average African farmer is 60 years old. You can imagine. And by 2030, Africa's population index will have doubled. So we need to find innovative ways and make farming cool for the youth. Yeah.
So I think it's more of involving more of the youth in farming, more of the youth who can understand some of these innovations that can be made into more social entrepreneurship, balance between profits and impact, so that there's an impact. So youth are more technologically advanced to be useful with the few tools that they have as compared to the previous generation.
Everybody talks about sustainability, but we're not getting there. We keep on talking about it, and we keep on talking about it, but we're not halfway there. We're not halfway there. And we will have to start saying to ourselves, we have to identify those continents in this world that is going to be able to maintain that and defeat the world the next 30 years, 40 years, 100 years from now.
I think it's easy if you're from a comfortable background and you have the money to tell everyone to go organic, but we have to, again, it's a balance. I'm not saying one way or another. We need to just try and find a way that we can do what's best for the wider environment and the country.
And you want for people in developing country to get on their feet. It's better to train somebody how to fish than to feed you with fish, because the day you are not there, you will not know how to fish. So train me how to produce. I'll produce for myself. But don't get me used to hand out. Dependency syndrome is dragging the world down to the dungeon. Let us share the knowledge we have across the world. That will be better for us.
And we really need people who are willing to take on the task to step outside of the box and think differently and just jump into the problem. And it's a scary thing, and it's a lot of risk, but it's a lot of reward, and you can learn a lot from it personally, just as much as you can give back to the local farming community and to the local community who's reliant on the products that you'd be making.
It's something that we do because we love it, and we believe that it's an important thing to do. So what I would ask people is to respect and try to come to the farms and understand what we do, and understand that agriculture is part of everyone's life.